What is up, my friends? We are back with another weekend comic book haul, this time for August 15th, 2018. If this is your first time coming through the channel, thanks for stopping by, giving the channel a shot. Hopefully you see some books that you like or just like the vibe of the video overall and decide to give the video a like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I love hearing from new people. And definitely if you do decide to subscribe, make sure you hit me up with a comment so I can thank you personally. I don't always see the notifications, so I would love to do that. You take your time out to watch, that's the least I can do. So, if you're a current subscriber, you guys rock. We are growing every day, and I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me and giving me your time. I know this is a little bit later in the week. You know, I'm a day behind. It's been a busy weekend, and I just wanted to make sure that I read some books before I did this video. I like to tell you guys what I liked, what I'm reading, and all that good stuff before I get into the weekend haul. So let's do that. First we have Pearl, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I just finished reading it and watching it. I just finished reading it. It was a great read. The artwork in this is fantastic. I can't say enough good things about the artwork, and the storyline is great too. It seems like it's building up to something fantastic, something that's going to be really great. It definitely seems like it could be a show. I can tell you that right now, but who am I to say? There's an awesome story in there that Brian Michael Bendis did for Batman, or at least a prelude to a story that he will be doing. So check that out. It's called Citizen Wayne in the back of the book. It was a really cool story for what it was, for as short as it was. Okay, so next, The Weatherman, issue number 2. I know issue number 3 came out this week, but I was a little bit behind, so I found some time to read The Weatherman, issue number 2, and it was great. I loved the first issue. Many people did, and the second issue did not disappoint. It was a fun time. There was a twist, or something I didn't even see coming in the storyline, so that was great, which made it that much more enjoyable. Can't wait to read issue number 3 and see where they take this. It was a great time, so pick it up if you can. If you're already reading any of these, let me know which ones you like, which ones you don't like, all that good stuff. Let me know. Next we have Bone Parish, issue number 1. It was a great read. I'm into creepy stuff, off the wall concepts and things like that, and this does not disappoint. It's about a world where human remains are being used to create drugs, or a drug that is very popular in the streets, and the effects of this drug are pretty wild. And the last 2 pages or so really got my attention, so I cannot wait to see what happens next. And I'm not sure if this is on my pull or not, but it will be come tomorrow as soon as my shop opens up. So grab it if you can. If you like creepy, weird stuff, grab Bone Parish. Next we have Black Badge. It was a really good read. Also read this tonight. The artwork is different for me. I've never seen anything like it, and that's not saying that it's bad. It's just different. It's a new style for me. The characters were great. They did a great job developing them in the first issue, so I can't wait to see what happens. A troop of 4, or a group of 4, and one kid is new, so he doesn't know the ins and outs of what they have going on. But it's a fun time. I won't spoil it for anyone, but you know, if you're interested in reading something new, you can do a lot worse than the Black Badge. Lastly, Extermination. This was a phenomenal book, and I really enjoyed it. From the first page or 2 all the way to the end, I'm sad to see that this will only be a 5-part series, kind of like No Surrender. I really liked No Surrender, and while that was longer, I wish it was a little longer. That was a great time, but Extermination seems like it'll be a nice event, so I can't wait to see what happens going forward. And if you're looking for key type material, you might want to pick up a copy of this. So get those out of the way, and we'll get into the weekend haul. As I do from time to time, I ordered multiple copies. I thinking I wouldn't be able to get a copy. So here is Harley Quinn number 48. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get a copy from my local comic shops. I haven't been seeing the B covers for the past few issues, so I just wanted to make sure I got one since I'm on the roll of grabbing the Frank Cho B covers. So there's that, courtesy of Midtown. And I grabbed not one, but two copies of Batgirl number 25. Gets better every time I look at it. Really love those covers. Still gotta get my hands on number 23, but I'm sure it will happen sometime. Cold Days number 53, Batman. Dark Knight No More. People are really loving this series, this run, and I'm sure I will too. I just have not found the time to get into it yet. I've been collecting all of them, but, you know, like I said, just haven't found the time to sit down and read them. So maybe I'll devote some time tomorrow and see what this is all about. So one of my comic shops had one of those, you know, great deal days. 25% off this and that and 50% off back issues. I've been wanting to get into reading the Green Lantern Corps, so I'm just starting to pick up random things here and there and see where that goes. So this is the New 52 number 0, Green Lantern Corps. Great cover. The cover got me when I was looking through the long boxes. This is the only thing that kind of struck my attention. And I was with my lady, so I didn't want to spend up too much of our day, you know, in the comic shop looking through long boxes. If I was by myself, I'd probably still be there. But it was a great day, and this was a good grab. Next, let's move on to Marvel. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 308. I seen this cover a while ago, and I thought it was already available. And apparently it was not, because it just came out this week. So I just decided to grab a cover. I just thought it was cool. You know, I'm sitting on the top just like he's having a regular day at the beach. But indeed he is not. Cool cover, I think. Finally got my hands on the Fantastic Four art germ variants that I wanted, not all four. There we have this amazing cover. It's my favorite out of the four. And it's in very, very good condition, so. And this one. Great covers. Great, great covers. The coloring on both of those is fantastic. I haven't heard much about the story. I know there was a lot of hype about the covers, being that there were so many. But I have not heard how the story's going so far. Maybe some of you guys can let me know if you like it or love it. Thor, number 4. Return of the Fantastic Four. And I just kind of got it just to keep in line with the Fantastic Four theme. I thought it'd be cool to grab. Great cover. Next we have Tony Stark Iron Man, number 3. And I've been grabbing these since issue number 1. So I just decided to keep on going. And I love the artwork. I love the kind of psychedelic vibe that I get from it. Cool cover. Next we have Edge of Spider-Geddon. The A cover. And I've never heard of Spider-Punk until I saw the trailers for the Spider-Man game for PS4, because that's one of the alternate costumes that you get when you pre-order the game. But up until then, I've never seen this suit before, so, or character before. But that's the A cover. And there is the B cover. I just decided to grab them. I love Spider-Man, so I figured I'd check this out too. Can't hurt. The cover I was really looking for, well, one of the covers I was really looking forward to getting once I found out about Extermination was the B cover. And I was able to get my hands on two. And it is very fitting once you read the story. I just love that cover. That's awesome. Great story again. If you have a chance to grab a copy, grab a copy. You'll love it. Lastly, I was able to get my hands on a key. Well, you know, just browsing through the shop, just stumbled upon something last week, so I figured I'd grab it. Trapped in a world he's grown accustomed to. Howard the Duck, #1. And that is the first appearance of Gwenpool. So I was pretty happy to find that. Wasn't looking for it at all. You know, just kind of one of those things, you go into your shop and you see something new on the wall. You check them out. And this was in the mix. So I decided to grab it. It was a great price. Couldn't pass it up. So now I have that in the PC, as they say. So, there it is. There's the weekend comic book haul for you guys. Sorry for the delay, if you were waiting. Like I said, I try to do these on Saturdays when I can. There was another Midtown order that I was waiting on that didn't arrive this weekend, but I'll add it to next Saturday's haul. So be sure to check it out. It's pretty good books in that shipment. So make sure you're here to see it. And thanks for hanging out as always, spending time with me, chatting with me, subscribing, sharing, liking, all that good stuff. I appreciate each and every one of you guys and girls. If you're new, make sure you check out some older videos, see some cool books, and have a great time just killing time looking at comics. So thank you all. See you next time. Now get out there and grab those